Hello, superhero friends, and welcome back to the lab. On today's superhero workout, superhero stretch workout, we are going to do a stretch for strength with a focus on, that's right, your hip flexors. The theme of today's stretch workout is essentially butterfly movements. So all about opening up the hip girdle and the ball and socket joint that resides in the hips. Now, personally, I actually have an easier time doing my forward front splits versus my straddle splits. So these are also stretches that can be leveraged for if you want to get that straddle split, myself included. All right, guys, let's get into it. So I'm gonna have the soles of your feet together. And what you can kind of tell in terms of your hips, my left hip is more tight than my right, just because you can tell like it's a little bit more raised off the floor. So if your knees are very close to the floor, good for you. You have very flexible hips. Mine used to be a lot higher, so we've made some progress. So what I'm going to do is hold onto your feet, and we're just going to flutter the wings of our butterfly, just like this. Nothing too strenuous, you're just fluttering. There, so we're going to do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to try to push the knees down as far down as they will go, as gravity will take them. And then you're just going to apply gentle pressure with your elbows while leaning forward at the same time. So you're just going to lean forward and then push the elbows out, drawing the knees out to either side towards the floor. You should feel a little bit of intensity in your hips, but remember to only go so far as you feel comfortable. You're just going to hold it here for a couple breaths. Deep breath in. Let's go a little deeper. I'm going to get you to reach forward, and then we're going to do another deep breath. Very nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to extend the legs out to either side. So we're just going to push it out into whatever you feel is your straddle. And just in your hips like this, we're going to reach out to the left quarter of the world and to the right corner of the world. And I'm just going to need to lean, pull as much as you can to let hip all the way in, and then extend. And then you just want to note the difference from side to side. As you reach, try to generate length in your body as you're reaching side. 3, 2. And then now we're going to do the same thing like we did in butterfly pose, where we're going to reach up. And I want you to make sure that you keep your spine up. You don't want to hunch as you're doing this to try to get close to the floor. You want to pull all the way up, pull your vertebrae, pull your spinal cord, pull it all in and up, your fingertips reaching up towards the sky, and then all the way forward. All right. Wherever that is for you, even if it's up here, you just want to hold that for a couple breaths. Excellent. So now that we've done that, you can bring your feet together, shake that all out a bit, blood come back into your legs. We're going to finish off this little sequence of a stretch with doing something that when I first was in jazz class with Mrs. Cuba, starting in grade 4 when she was giving free jazz classes, I couldn't do these, but now I can, because I remember being that age and being like, I wish I could do them. So we're gonna go back into this, our little butterfly stretch. So I'm gonna get you to grab onto the outsides of your feet. You're just going to sit back onto like your bum, like the further part of your bum. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise one leg up. Ooh. And then raise the other leg up. See, at this point, I couldn't do it because I couldn't hold on to my feet at the same time. Now, if you can't hold on to your feet, That's totally cool. You can just hold your legs up wherever you would like. I will show the modification from the back in just a moment. And then from here, what you're going to do is just pull them in and pull them out. Pull them in and pull out. This is like a big accomplishment. I didn't do this before. Child Rachel is very happy right now. And we're going to do one more, and then stretch it, and then come all the way forward. A bit more control, but that's okay. Now, I'm going to show you how to do that from the back. You can also do this with ankle weights if you would like. So what we're going to do is legs up, either side, and you're just going to flex, point, flex, and then arms up, and display, open yourself up to the world. And we can do the same kind of flutter motion here that we did with the butterfly in the beginning, just to see if we can get more space in our hips, and then split out. Give ankle weight. I can add to have more resistance to pull your legs further apart, but I wouldn't recommend that if you're a beginner. Whew. Amazing. All right, superhero friends, I hope you enjoyed this stretching routine where we went through all of the fun mobility things you can do off floor for your hips. These are just a few examples. Of course, if you want to join my virtual stretching classes, I have them happening actually on solstice coming up, and then we're going to have a few of them on the calendar for Superhero Fitness School. So happy stretching, my friends. Stay strong, stay limber, and stay mighty.